We are working with hope, the faith to hold on to your dreams and stay excited even when they are not yet manifest or when they're not yet here. This is my mom on this card, on the hope card. And actually, I sent her a version of this card a month before she passed away. She passed away in 2024, Christmas of 2024. And yeah, I sent her the card a month before, and she was so thrilled to be on the deck. It's really sweet. I love picking her cards. She has 2 cards on the deck. And so this one is all about, how do we hold on to the excitement of our dreams, right? We have a dream, we have sometimes I can even feel something, like something exciting that I'm dreaming up, and I may not even have words or clarity on it yet, but there's some excitement about it. And the tricky part for me is not usually the dreaming of it or even necessarily getting there. Sometimes it's holding the excitement in the in-between time before whatever my dream is arrives, in whatever version it's going to arrive in, right? So sometimes I dream something, like even the place where I'm living, it's like I dreamed of a place that had more space and a place that had more peace, and I had these ideas, but I could have never in a million years been super specific about my house or my home, because I had never experienced a place like this before, right? I had never experienced a place where I could have, I grew up in cities, very expensive cities, New York and Rio. So my idea of what was possible was shaped by the space that you can get in a city and the amount of money you pay in a city. And so we moved out to the country, and yeah, what we were able to get is beyond what I really could have imagined. And so this card is all about tying hope and faith together. And it's like that trust that I have a dream, I wanted peace, I wanted space. This is just an example, right? I wanted more peace, I wanted more space, I wanted more nature. I wanted a big deck, I wanted outdoor space that I could live in. Got a magnolia tree, just these dreams of how I wanted to live my life, And the tricky part often for me is, how do I stay in trust and faith and excitement when I don't yet see it, right? When I look out in the world and it seems impossible based on my experiences, based on what I know of life and what I know of real estate and whatever the example is, the ego, our mind, looks out into the world and looks into our past experience to figure out if it's possible, right? How we're going to get there. But to create from what we know is tricky, because we can't get beyond we can't really get beyond what we have right now if we're creating from what we know and what we've experienced. So I've had this experience many times in my life. Finding my partner, I could have never dreamt up Fred, the man that I'm with, because I had never experienced a person like him before. Finding homes, my family structure right now with my grandson, it's so beyond anything in my realm of possibility. The peace that I have in my life, the ease that I have in my life, right? Our experiences shape who we are, shape our auric field, shape how we see the world, and shape how we see what is possible. So we have this big dream, it lands in our heart. Sometimes it's way beyond anything we've ever experienced. And then the ego starts to come in and be like, well, is it possible? Is it logical? Can it happen? And this card reminds us to tap into the hope, tap into the faith, and, hold on to that excitement even when what we're dreaming about isn't yet here. Because sometimes the dreams take a little time to catch up with our, the thing takes a little time to catch up with our dreaming. So that's the hope card.